Hey guys, welcome back. It's sort of a blue day for me today. I hope you all have been staying warm. Right now, I am outside the Waynesville Funeral Home here in Waynesville. Now, normally I don't take videos. We're never supposed to do, but this is at a funeral home. But this is very important. The reason why I am doing this video is because I wanted to celebrate the life of my grandfather. You may know him because you've seen him in various other videos. Andy Baker, my grandfather. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, he passed away recently. 2 weeks ago, about a week ago, he passed away. Yeah, you guys may have remember seeing him in various other videos, not just fire videos, but camping videos and all that. But yeah, this is a sad day, even though I don't feel a lot of emotions now, but I'm still a little depressed. Anyway, I talked to the firefighters and they said I could take a look at their fire trucks and stuff. Doug, the fire chief of Waynesville, Doug, I've known him for a long time. He said I could have a look at every one of them. A couple fire trucks from Waynesville, 1951 and 1980, have arrived. You guys may remember those trucks from previous videos. And Dent County Fire Department, you guys may remember that. They're here, and the Dixon Fire Chief just rolled up. I don't know if they're gonna have their trucks here or not, but yeah, it's a bit of a hard day for me, you guys. But I know this is what my grandfather would want me to do. I guarantee it, to remember him very well. So this ain't just a video for everyone to watch. This is a video for everyone to honor what my grandfather has did, serving the city and the community with honor, respect, and courage as a loyal firefighter. That's what I loved about him. And for those of you who may know, my love of emergency vehicles would have never been possible if it weren't for him. He's the reason why I became in love with fire trucks, ambulances, and let alone police cars. Now, I figured to honor him via video-wise, because he's been on a lot of videos, as you guys may know, fire videos mostly. I figured I'd take you guys on a couple walk-arounds and looks at the fire vehicles, starting with this. This is an ambulance you guys may remember. You've seen lots and lots of ambulances on my channel. But look at this. You guys remember this company, Pulaski County Ambulance District. But look at this. Years back, before I even started YouTubing, the Pulaski County Ambo District had these types of ambulances, Chevy C500s with the boxes on the backs, Type 3 ambulances, if I'm not mistaken, and they had some Type 3 ambulance Fords as well. A Ford Type 2 and a Ford Type 3, but those were decommissioned before then. And then they recently got the Mercedes and the Ford Transit vans. You guys remember those as well. I even took you guys on a video tour of Pulaski County Ambulance District back in 2020 at the height of the COVID pandemic. If you guys want to check that out. But the reason why we're checking this out first is because to honor my other grandpa, who is a first responder, Mike Hartness. He was a good man. He served as a paramedic for 31 years for the PCAD, in other words, Pulaski County Ambulance District. He served as a deputy. He served as the assistant supervisor for a while, and then he got promoted to main supervisor, battalion supervisor for the company. And then just recently, he stepped down as there were a couple of job-related issues he's been facing. So he stepped down to paramedic, and that was the last rank he was on before he died in the unfortunate motorcycle accident last March. Now, you guys remember my grandpa has been struggling through a lot. I'm not going to go over it, but yeah. But he was a good man. I loved him with all my heart. None of this would have been possible. None of this would have been possible if it weren't for him. Well, for my pop-hop as well. I can't leave him out of the picture. But here's the ambulance. I don't know what medic unit it is. It doesn't have the medical unit. It doesn't have the medic number on it. The paramedics are not here, so I can't ask them right now if I can have a look inside, but they left it running. So I think they're going to have to move it in a few minutes, so I'm not going to bother looking inside. But yeah, look at this. Their color scheme has changed. I don't know why, but this is weird. Is it like a memorial unit or something? The color scheme for Ambo, for Pulaski County Ambo District, I remember for the past 20 years I've been alive that it was orange and white. This one is dark blue and gray. No, dark blue and silver. But here's the Dixon Fire Chief vehicle. You guys remember this in a previous video I took of it back in 2019 when my grandpa was detailed to Dixon Fire. This is pretty cool, isn't it, you guys? Yep. It's a bit of the best but worst day of my life because, yeah, I worried about my grandpa. I was worried that he would go away. I never wanted this to happen because he was the best part of my life. We know how we all feel about our loved ones when they go. I know. But this is very important. It's not just for the citizens, but it's also for all the major fire departments that are out there. Most of my other family members here, all the other fire departments are here. Oh, better get out of the way. But yep, none of this would have been possible if it weren't for him. He was a good man. I loved him with all my heart. And they just did some rearranging over there. We're going to go have a look at the other trucks. Hey, Mom. Here's 1993. You guys may remember this quite well. This is the battalion chief truck. Normally the battalion chief of the department drives 1991, but they reconverted it to a battalion chief truck. 1993. Oh, gotta get out of the way. But yep. And yeah, right now we're just holding the visitation, you guys. The funeral doesn't start till 1. So right now it's just a visitation where everybody can hang out, chat to each other, laugh it off, hang out with family members. Yeah. There are some more fire trucks over there. You can see over there, you guys may remember, there's Dent County and another one. I think that's 1959 from Waynesville. However, they are going to have the flag raised up. 1995 from Waynesville will have the flag raised up. Here's 1980. You guys may remember this. You saw it in a previous tour video I did of Waynesville Fire Department. This is one of their new brush rescue trucks. This is one of their new rescue trucks, I mean. There are the funeral limousines. Those are mainly used by family members during the funeral procession. I don't know who will be riding in them. Here's the hearse, but they're not going to be using this to transport the casket. They're going to be transporting Grandpa's casket on this. You guys remember this quite well. 1951. I haven't seen this bad boy in a long time. I can't even believe it's still in service. Uh-oh. Better stay away from that pit. And over there you can see Waynesville's other truck, 1959, which is the reserve truck. And Dent County Fire Department engine. You guys remember that? Grandma went through great lengths to get them up here. There's the chapel area. That's where the funeral is being held. Let me tell you guys, my grandpa, he got me into all this. None of this would have been possible if it weren't for him. I love fire trucks, ambulances, and police cars. I watch a lot of these shows on TV. Let me tell you guys, this is the main part of my life that I love. Here's the hearse. They're not going to be using that though, unfortunately. They just had to move it out of the way so that way they can park the truck into a position to where they can transport load the casket up. It's a Cadillac XTS. And there's 1980. I'm not going to take a video of the inside, just the outside, okay? And there are the funeral limousines. There we go. Here are the funeral limousines. But yep, it's a shame to hear about this, you guys. These are mainly used to transport the family members of the fallen.